So today we're going to be doing cover-ups with Manic Panic in the color Cattail. So I have a range of the rainbow here, starting from pink, then red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And then the top of each swatch is a little bit darker, the bottom is a little bit lighter. I do get requests from time to time to try colors over unnatural swatches, especially for a dye that is like a natural color. So we're kind of doing the opposite of what I usually do. I'm gonna take the dye and I'm just gonna completely cover each swatch. If you are curious what a diluted version of this would look like over unnatural hair colors, feel free to request it. I can always do that in the future, but I figure this is a good start for now. Obviously, everyone's hair is different, so everyone's hair can take colors differently, plus different screens and monitors and whatnot can affect how colors look, especially like undertones. So please just use my video as a reference for how this could possibly turn out for you. And obviously the red, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, these swatches aren't a perfect representation of every possible hair color out there, but you can always try combining the outcomes together. So say you have a turquoise hair beforehand, you can look at how the green and the blue turn out, and maybe yours will probably be somewhere in between that. If your hair isn't as bright as these, likely the outcome probably won't be as bright either. I just hope this is helpful for anybody watching. I'm gonna let these sit for about an hour, I think. I will then rinse them out, and again, when they are dry, I will meet you back here. Overall, Cattail is a very warm, medium to dark brown, and in this case warm means like a reddish undertone, but it is a more natural kind of version of a red, so it might not take on everyone's hair. I know natural reds can fade really fast as well. I will link my video down below if you are curious to see what it looks like over more natural swatches. Over the warmer undertone swatches for these cover-ups, it did maintain a lot of the warmth. You can basically see the color coming through from before. In fact, on like the pink and the red, they almost just look like darker versions of what they were. I don't know, it's really interesting because it definitely looks more brown than it was, but I don't know if I can say the swatches look brown. It could definitely be a color that could help cover up some imperfections if that is what you're worried about. A pattern I noticed as the swatches got to blue is you lose some of that warmth. So yellow still looks like a warmer brown, but it turns more of a chocolatey brown versus a more auburny brown, which is how it kind of looks on the pink, red, and orange. And then green, you lose a lot of that redness in comparison especially, but once you get to blue, it looks basically black on my swatch. Now if you have like a lighter blue and you're wondering what this would look like, I think it'd probably look more brown, but cool tones don't reflect light as well as warm tones, so I presume that is why it's looking so dark over the blue. So if your blue is lighter, I'm thinking a very, very cool tone brown is how it could look on your hair. And then back to purple, we start to get that warmth back, but it's definitely not to the extent that we had with the red, pink, and orange, and even yellow. Again, I will link my previous video down below if you're curious to see how that went. If you're interested in seeing this same concept with a different dye, or even the same dye but diluted, feel free to let me know. Thank you to my patrons and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.